It's my first day I ever met this guy.
No way, dude. No one's ever introduced me like that. That was crazy, though.
You deserve a lot more than that, man. You're
Wow.
here on. How much do we love this guy?
That was amazing. That was amazing. Hell yeah. Oh, wait, by myself.
Hi, my name's Ivy. If you had one food, what would it be if you ate it?
If I ate it, okay. Thank you. Let's see. If I had one, like for the rest of my life, you mean? Like
Yes.
if there's one food that I'd have to eat for the rest of my life, what would it be? Let's see. What's it? So much good food out there, man. I'm trying to think. I want to say pizza. Wow. Now, maybe if it was, you say pizza or Pizza Hut? You say Pizza Hut? If it was Pizza Hut from back in the day, like when you could sit down at it, and it had the red cups, you know, and the breadsticks with like hella Parmesan garlic thingy on it, and then like it was the hot ass marinara. The marinara that was scorching hot, you dip and you bite it, you're like, you know? If it was that one, maybe that Pizza Hut, when they had like arcade machines inside the place, man, that's the one, man. Cruising world. You ever play Cruising? Yeah. Okay, let me see. Maybe, I don't know, maybe like some Mexican food, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Some taquitos, you know what I mean? Some, yeah. You feel me? That would be it. Yeah, from like my favorite spot and stuff. But I can't think of anything else either. I mean, there's a lot of good ass food. Burgers, obviously. Geez, what about you? What would be your thing?
Sushi.
That's good, yeah. Hell yeah, sushi, nice, yeah. Yeah, I think that, yeah, now you bring up sushi, yeah. Chicken teriyaki, I love that. I love teriyaki chicken. All right, thank you, bud.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Berg, and I have a question. What is your favorite, funniest scene in the show?
What is my favorite, funniest scene in the show? The entire show, right? All 4 seasons. I'm trying to think. Let's see. My favorite, funniest. I'm trying to think back, man. First of all, you tell me yours first while I think about mine.
My favorite one is when the guy, you guys are in the car and like you're trying to stop the guy from dying.
Yeah. That's good. I don't know. Maybe I think was this. I don't know if it was the third one or the second one when they're playing Dig Dug in the arcade and they're trying to figure out who's the one with the top score. I think, right? I don't know. That like. Sorry, you were saying?
That's the second season.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you for telling me that. Perfect. See, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't know. Yeah, I think I like that because it just it brings me back to. I mean, obviously, I didn't live in the '80s, but I did experience, arcades and stuff. There was a place called the Lion's Den in the local mall in my hometown, and it was right next to a KB Toys, and it was like also on the other side was an EB Games, which is GameStop nowadays. So it was like probably the holy trinity for me. You know what I mean? My mom and dad probably hated going there. you know, because it's a constant, you know, begging for a video game, and then for a toy, and then for, you know, quarters so I can go play arcade, right? Arcade machines, yeah. So I don't know, I think just like that like, I don't know if it was like funny, but it just, that was like probably up there for me, because first of all, Dig Dug is like a sick game. It's awesome. And also, it's just pure, man. It's just kids being kids, dude. Just playing games, man. That's all I ever wish I could be. Again, just a kid playing games, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, bud.
Hi, my name is Claire, and would you say that Stranger Things has affected your life in a positive or negative way, and why?
It's a negative way. No, it's definitely positive, man. Of course. I mean, I like to think, I want to think that the good outweighs the negative, right? But there definitely are, obviously, you know, everything comes with a price. You know, there's a gift and a curse. You know what I mean? Some things have changed, obviously, forever. You know, like just walking around sometimes. You know what I mean? But that's okay. It's like, it's due to the fact that, you know, you guys, man, love this thing, and this thing is like a machine, and this machine is going to keep working as long as, you know, it supplies you guys with entertainment. You feel me? And if I'm able to be a part of that, then I guess I'm willing to, you know, I'm willing to pay the price. You know what I mean? Which is, you know, sometimes, you know, it's the thing. It's like, it's very minimal whenever it's like a weird experience or something out in public or whatever, but it's all a learning thing for me, I guess. I was talking about this earlier, that everything I'm experiencing is for the first time, because I don't have my mom and dad to be like, hey man, this is what's gonna go down, dog. You know what I mean? Like, they've never, this is all brand new to my entire lineage. My entire bloodline is never, you know what I mean? It's really weird. So yeah, man, it's definitely a positive thing in my life, and I'm eternally grateful for it. And I can't believe it all. It's here now. It came out, and I can't believe you guys saw it, and I can't believe you guys, you know, enjoyed it. You know, because it was all just so nerve-wracking. And you know, if you're all sitting here to hear me speak, or I don't know if you're sitting here waiting for the next person. And I'm just, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm just here filling up time for you guys to wait for the next person. But I appreciate you guys, you know what I mean? So thank you for asking.
One of my favorites. But I was wondering if you think that you're similar to your character, or have you been told that before?
What was the last part you said right now?
Would you say that you're similar to your character?
I'm similar to my character. I think, I think we all obviously put a little bit of ourselves. I think every actor has probably ever said that or believed it. Unless they don't, I don't know. Right? I think we all put a little bit of ourselves into the character, just to, obviously you have to make it your own, you know what I mean? Whatever, yeah, to try to make it lifelike, you know? And I don't think I'm like him because, well, for, you know, obviously a lot of reasons, but for one reason being, like, the way the guy can just, endure something and sort of move past it, you know what I mean? Despite how, how massive the whatever predicament he could be in. For example, burying a human body. Okay. That's something I don't think I could, move on from. I think realistically, but, like I said, like I was just talking to, Charlie about it, how, like, man, I pissed my pants in elementary school. That messed me up, man. You know what I mean? That messed me up to this day. I'm still dealing with it. So that's what I mean. So it's like, of course, man, I wish there was a lot of things about Argyle I wish I could be, and You know, cool, lay back, not worrying about a goddamn thing. That's not me. I'm the opposite of all that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Xander, and my dragon Eddie Munson wants to ask a question.
All right.
And that question is, what was the hardest scenes for you to film?
The hardest thing for me to film, I don't think anything that I was doing that I had to do was hard. I wouldn't consider it hard, just because, you know, I was lost in having fun the whole time, basically, because I'm happy and I'm eager to go to work. I look back and, like, sure, maybe there's moments where it's like, you know, it was, it's like, we gotta do this, you know, but, like, it's okay, like, because I really can't complain, man. For example, like Millie had to lay and float in that water tank thing. And it's like a salt, they put salt in the water to help her float, obviously, so it's like, you know, she's getting itchy, she's cold, she's got the water in her ears, and at the same time, she's got to remember all her lines and do the whole scene. And then obviously there's people like Jamie who were a full get up, you know, he'd get up at like, I don't know, 2 in the morning probably, I don't know, but I'm sure it was like an all day, all night thing with like little to no sleep and just constant stress and stuff. And me, what am I doing? I'm having fun with my boys, you know what I mean? And even if it was hot outside, I still couldn't complain because, you know, I'd always have shade to hide under, you know what I mean? While crew and everybody was working hard out in the desert, man, out in the dust, man. It was, pick up out there, man. It was crazy. So, like, I don't think, like I said, I'm genuinely, honestly trying to look back and think about the hardest thing, and I can't come up with one. I think maybe the most tedious thing was, we talked about this earlier in the other panel, was like the little stuff, like when they need to get a shot of us jumping in a car and leaving, like that. That I think is the most difficult, I guess, just because it's gotta be so specific, you know? Yeah, so I think that was it. I'm so sorry if that is not something you were like, I'm sure you wanted, like.
Eddie Munson says thank you.
Wow, tell him I said to be safe and take care of himself and to try not to burn the house down.
Hi, I'm Stella, and you're a really good actor, and I wanted to know how you became so great.
That's very sweet. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. I don't know what I'm doing. Can I say that? I don't know what I'm doing. Everyone else has to tell me if what I'm doing is funny or not. You know what I mean? All I can ever do is try, and then you'll let me know. You know what I mean? Like if it makes you giggle or something, then that means it might be working, right? If it makes your belly laugh, then yeah, I think it is working. You know, if you're crying and laughing at the same time, we're like, then yeah, doing my job, right? But I don't know. I didn't go to school for it, if I could say that. You know what I mean? I don't know how to. I wish I could have, man. That'd have been nice. You know, to go to school for that. I was always really jealous of for some reason, like TV shows and movies, there's always like that fun trope of like, it's a group of friends that go to an art school or something. I don't know why, that was always like, man, why can't that be me, man? I was always like, why can't I go to an art school where I could just take theater class every single year and then graduate with straight A's? I feel like I would, you know what I mean? At the same time, I don't think I would because I'd probably, I don't know. Did you guys go to art schools? I never went to. I have no idea how they work. I have no idea if they have grades. How do you grade art? That's my thing too. How do you say like, this is good, it's not good? You know what I mean? It's all subjective, right? So I have no idea. You see what I mean? Where I said I have no idea what I'm doing? I have no idea what I'm doing right now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
I was gonna ask, do you have a favorite pizza?
favorite pizza, like a favorite pizza spot?
Just like
Or just a favorite type of pizza I can order from anywhere else? Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty lazy, pretty boring. I'll just get double pepperoni just so it comes out the kitchen faster, you know what I mean? And, but on a rare occurrence, is that a term? I don't know. Have you ever had chorizo on your pizza? Yeah. Go on. You're gonna try it out. You ever come up on a spot where they can put chorizo, you know, like Mexican chorizo, like, yeah. If you come up on a spot that puts that on the pizza, man, do it. For real. For real, do it, man. Because you're not gonna regret it, man. It's so banging, man. It's so good. It's perfect. It's the best thing ever. You know what I mean? Maybe go back to that one question. It's like, what would you eat? You know, if there's one thing for the rest of your life, it might be that. It might be chorizo pizza, dude. I wouldn't. You know, it's crazy, man. It's just hella flavor, man, in every bite, dude. You know? Yep.
Hi, my name is Isabel. I just wanted to say I love Argyle so much, and I was wondering what your favorite part about playing him is.
My favorite part about playing Argyle is, I would say, having to, I don't know, I just think the fact that he drives that Volkswagen Mannequin, I think that's so cool. I love that that's the company car, you know what I mean? I don't know, it's also really, I don't know, that's awesome that a pizza place would provide company cars, you know? It's like, I don't know if that, I guess, for me, I don't know, I didn't even know that was even a possibility for a pizza place to have their own vehicles that they would provide to deliver. That sounds like every pizza place that delivers should have that provided for their employees, right? Kind of saying something about the way these places work, isn't it? Where it's like, use your car, waste your gasoline, your mileage, you know what I mean? Do all that. Are they going to pay for your oil change? Like, no, we're paying you, 50 cents and a hug an hour, so, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think that was cool. I think that's probably my favorite thing because I had to learn how to drive stick, and they were able to provide me with this professional stunt driver, Ernie Vigil. He good ass, cool ass dude. He just thoroughly explained everything to me, and he was so patient with me. You know what I mean? Like I can't imagine if like my mom and dad were to try to help, show me how to drive stick. Because when they showed me how to drive, regular car, automatic or whatever, it was a nightmare with my mom. So yeah, so he was super cool, and I think that was the funnest thing for me.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. An Argyle impression, and well, who are you gonna be? Who are you gonna be? Let's say you're the monster. What is it called? The Demogorgon. Let's say you're the Demogorgon, and you're gonna eat me or whatever. You know what I mean? You want to do that? You're not even gonna play? All right, well, you gotta pay me if you want to see me act, man. I'm just kidding. You have to call my manager. You gotta email us. An Argyle impression. Let's see, I'll give you an Argyle impression in español. How about that? Oye, Jonathan, ¿qué vamos a hacer hoy? ¿Quieres fumar marihuana, Jonathan? For some reason, dubs are always in Spanish. They always dub. The guy always, his voice is like, if I spoke like this, but in Spanish, it's like, hola. Hola, ¿qué tal, chico? Órale. You know what I mean? So there you go. You like that one? Is that okay? I appreciate you, though.
Thank you.
I think anything that comes out of Noah's mouth. Anything that comes out of that guy, anything he physically does, anything that guy, dude, that guy, man, he didn't know he's funny, that's what it is. And I'm like, dog, I'm like, I cannot stop. I can't stop laughing at the shit that guy does. He doesn't even know. It's so funny. It's hilarious, man. And he's always looking at me like, what? What? And I'm like, dude, you don't realize, like, I don't know. He kills me, man. I think Noah's hilarious, man. I mean, obviously, like, chatting it up with Charlie and Finn was the best. You know, I got to hang with them the most. But yeah, I think Noah made me laugh a lot. Just everything about that guy, you know. I think maybe it was my birthday. We weren't filming on that day, but my birthday came up when I was out there, and so Finn, he's my boy, man, for life, dude. This dude, he like planned this thing for me. He took me to this spot out there in Albuquerque where they had like a bunch of video games in the place. Like it was like an awesome spot. It's like you walk in and like in the back they had this like room that was like in the style of like an old like bedroom house or whatever from like the 90s or 80s or whatever. And they had like every game system ever, you know what I mean? Which is tight because I was like, cool. I was like, this feels like I collect a lot of retro games, so I was like, this is great. It feels like home right here. And Finn took me there, and Charlie pulled up. And then Noah was gonna come too, and he didn't, right? And that's okay. That's okay. You know, people have lives. You know, the world does not revolve around me, and I can't stand it when people's birthdays come up and they try to celebrate it for the entire month. It's my birthday. You're supposed to be nice to me. It's my birthday. It's like, dude, your birthday was last week. Like, but you know, whatever. Anyway, so like we go to work like the next day, right? And and so we're sitting down and we're like, Noah, where were you? He's like, oh, sorry guys, I had a COVID test that morning. And we're like, you got COVID? What are you doing here? It's like, no. Like, I had a COVID test that morning. And I'm like, so you had a COVID test? And he's like, yeah. And we're like, so they stuck the thing up your nose? He's like, yeah. And I was like, and you were just like, you fell asleep for the rest of the day? Or like, you couldn't walk? Like your legs just turned to jelly? What happened, dog? And he's just like, what? And I'm like, dude, is that your excuse? And he was like, I'm not making an excuse. I had a COVID test that day. And we're like, dude, we were dying laughing. We're like, what kind of, I wish I could live my life like that, you know? I could just make up the most like half-assed excuses ever. And it's okay if you forgot or if you just didn't feel like going, if you're tired, you know what I mean? Everybody gets tired, right? You could just be like, I'm sorry though, I was tired, whatever. That's okay. But you had a COVID test? You had a Q-tip stuck up your nose, man? That's crazy. That shit was so funny. Dude, yeah, oh my God, man. We did not let it go. And Noah, it's still, I guarantee you to this day, doesn't get why that's funny. To him, that's a legitimate reason. Like, he's gonna put that on his resume. You feel me? I can't work weekends. If it's raining outside, I can't work weekends. You know, whatever. Yeah, I think that was it.
We have time for one more question.